It all started on a Monday morning. I woke up, got ready for work, and stepped outside, only to find giant trucks, piles of gravel, and construction equipment completely blocking my driveway. I couldn't even pull my car out. I asked the workers what was going on, and they casually said, "The HOA ordered some drainage repairs. It'll only take a few days." A few days? That was MY driveway. I went to the HOA president, Karen herself, and she smirked. "It's community work. Deal with it. Park on the street, if you want." But here's the thing. There was no street parking nearby. The only way out was my driveway. And now I was stuck. For 2 days, I kept asking them to move their equipment at least enough so I could use my driveway. They refused every single time. Karen even said, "We don't have to ask your permission. This is HOA business." That was the last straw. So I came up with a little plan. My house sat at the end of the cul-de-sac, and my driveway connected right to the only access road their trucks needed to leave. If they could block me, why couldn't I block them? I waited until late evening when their crew had left for the day, leaving all their heavy equipment in my driveway. That night, I parked my 2 vehicles, my truck and my wife's SUV, side by side across the exit road. I made sure they couldn't move even an inch without asking me first. The next morning was priceless. Workers came back early, ready to drive the machines out. But the moment they saw my cars parked across their only exit, panic spread across their faces. Karen stormed over, furious. "You can't block the road. This is illegal." I calmly replied, "Illegal? You mean like blocking my driveway without permission? Funny how the rules only matter when it's you." The workers begged me to move my cars, but I simply smiled and said, "Sorry, can't. HOA business. You'll just have to deal with it." By noon, the entire construction schedule had collapsed. Trucks were stuck, machines were idle, and HOA members were screaming at each other. Finally, Karen threatened to call the police. I welcomed it. "Go ahead, let's see what the cops think of you blocking my private driveway." Sure enough, when the police showed up, they sided with me. The officer looked at Karen and said, "Ma'am, you can't block his driveway without written consent. This is trespassing and obstruction." Karen's face went pale. The HOA was ordered to move every piece of equipment immediately. And guess who had to pay for the towing and fines? The HOA itself.